folks. Good morning to all. Okay. Today we'll discuss about before discussing about for the C programming. We just discuss some basics term. Okay. So generally we write the program. So how the compilation is happening. Okay. So how the building is happening, and how the what the role of the translator, and now what is source code, what is object code, what to do in the linker, and what to do what do in the loader. Okay, these are some basics if you understand, and we can begin to discuss about what is C program, how the such a programming. We can go out for one by one. Okay, for the basic level. So let me look on the board and we can start. So before learning any computer programming language, we should have some basic knowledge. Okay, so about how the how you write the program, and while writing program, what is it is called. How whatever you write the program, generally machine cannot understand, right? So how it will be understandable language, it will be converter. Who's the converter and who's the translator? Okay, and how the interpreter will work, how the compiler will work. Okay, what are the types of translator, and what are the types of compiler, and what are the types of interpreter. Okay, and what is assembler. These are some basic term. Okay, so generally from start to end, how the building is happening. We write one just like one source code.c file. So how it will be converted into extendable file for this Windows, for example, for this exe file, and will be converted to using the translators. Okay, now what just we'll see, we just starting first we understand about translator. That's very important. Okay, so what is translator? So what is translator? So translator is just like program which converts the instruction assembly or high level language, because the program can only understand the machine language. Okay, so we can say translator is just like program which converts the instruction assembly. It's just like program which convert instruction in assembly. Okay. So high level language, I think. So why translators? Generally, computer never understand the uh, never understand the whatever we write for the source code. It never understand. It's like English. Okay, computer can only understand for that rule of language, like binary language. Okay, so only binary it can understand. So that we record for the translator. Okay. Moreover, translator take a program written in the source code as an input and convert it to a program for the target language of the output. Okay. So a translator will convert the source code into machine code object code. So there are several types of translator program. So each able to perform different tasks. Okay, so that we'll see one by one only. So as we when you take about the block diagram, we can say translator. Uh, so I will write block diagram. We'll go through gradually, no problem. Any questions we can reach me. Easily we'll understand. Very simple. There is no high level term to understand here. Very simple manner I'll tell you. We write one program. That is called source code. Just very simple. Right? You install one compiler like using Turbo C or whatever, Dave or whatever compiler. In that you write one program that will be like instruction. Okay, this is a generally structured program. So we write some instruction for that as per C program structure .c file. Okay, that .c file, whatever you write now, that is like non-machine language. Machine cannot understand. So that we require for the translator. So using translator, we can convert. Translator is just like kind of program which converts the source code to object. Very simple method. Okay. We'll see on what is we'll see on types of translator and how the translator will work now. Okay. We just remember this general block diagram about translator and I will discuss on further. Source code and now I type the translate. Either object code or object program, either source code or source program, we can do. Okay, so this is called translator. Okay, and what it requires translator generally. So programming source code has various structures and commands, but the computer processor understand only machine language. Okay, we should know, and we should understand what is source code. Very simple. A program written in non-machine language. Okay, so your program written in assembly or high level language, for example, Fortran or Gopal. This just like one source code. Okay, .c file. And what is and we'll see about object code. What is object code? Your source program is translated into machine language. Okay, the translated program is called object code. Very simple one we can say. Object code. Yeah, whatever you write the source code, it will be converted using translator, which is converted. That is called object code. So very simple one we can derive. The source code is translated to machine language. After converted, we can call it like a object code. It is okay, and we should know. And now we'll see translators types. Okay, we'll see. So generally, translators types we can say three types is translator. Mm, translator types like a interpreter. One is interpreter. Second one is compiler. No, basic. Second one is compiler. Second one is compiler. Third one is assembler. Third one is assembler. So now interpreter. வேடாங்க வேலையா இருக்கேன். So interpreter, compiler, assembler. These all three, which is we can call it like a translator. This all will be converted to source code into object code. Okay, so we write source code Okay, the source code like multiple codes. So after converting, it will be call it like a object code. This all object code using linking. We can we can convert it into executable program. Okay, using runtime library that is called exe file. Okay, using linker. So now we have to know what is interpreter, and if you require, we can say about what is interpreter and what is assembler. And so interpreter is a computer program which converts each high level program statement into machine code. Okay, like we can say example Perl, Python, MATLAB. These are like interpreter. So your source code will be converted into program output. Like that is called interpreter. Okay, and we should understand compiler. Compiler also has its same only. So compiler as that translates high level language into machine code. So it translates all code at the same time. Okay, but an interpreter translates source one line at a time. Okay, interpreter translator will convert like at a time one line. Okay, but in assembly language uses a processor instruction set to convert. So using linker, the object files all will be executable files. Okay, so preprocessor, compiler, assembler, and loader and linker. Now we'll see preprocessor. Preprocessor process source program before it based on the compiler. Okay. And then we'll see this one complete diagram. So we will understand complete how this complete source code is converted into program. Okay, so this will be very good reference. We can take. I will draw this one. So this all source code using translator convert into object. Okay. Okay. So now this object code using linker using linker we convert all it is exe file dot exe. So you can see here this will take laser pointer. Okay, we can see the source code is this code whatever we write program. This is called whatever we write program. It is called .c file. Okay, this .c file will using translator it will convert it into .b object file. Okay, .c or .ccp whatever. Okay, and using linker. Here we can understand whatever we return the program that is called non-machine language. After this translated, it will convert it to machine language. So this machine language using linker. Linker is also like kind of program. Okay, providing linker. This all objects code. It will be converted into exe file, one exe file. So the computer different kind of models, all it will be converted. Here there is one term will come preprocessor. Preprocessor is also just like a real-time in C programming language libraries. Okay, so it has a programming how the linker will be preprocessor. PROCSS for preprocessor. Preprocessor will come in the role of after object code in between translator and object in between this will come. Okay, so preprocessor will come here. Here. Okay, it's just like a pre-existing libraries, real-time libraries. We have the C program, whatever they derive. Okay. So this is the manner. So they used to call this process is called building process. Here we can see this process is called building process. Building process. So this is a way in program generally it will be written either standalone application or web application. If you take standalone application, C++ is the best example. Okay, web application if you take Java, .NET and a web application. Also Facebook and all. Generally, we should understand there is another basic thing. Sir. When you write standalone application like C++ and all, it requires OS because it required for OS to install your C program for a compiler and we write the program. Okay, using translator and all this. But Java, .NET and all, it is independent program. Like it is not a standalone application. It's web application. Those are okay. Also, we can call it like Facebook, Chrome, and all. It will be comfortable with any OS we can open. But C is not like that. If you want to use C, you should install. Then only you can accept the C program. Okay. So generally, this is the way the build how it runs, load and execute. Okay, this is building process and run. How it works. So now we can go out for the C programming starting begin. Okay. And your comments are welcome. Thanking you. Once again, will report. According to your comments, I will give answer. Thank you. Bye bye.